Hello and welcome to TTV. We are here at Grand Millennium where a press conference was just held highlighting the opening of Jaslok Hospital Coordination Centre in Oman. We got a chance to speak to a few of the representatives. Let's see what they had to say. Could you tell us a little bit about the local centre over here?
Right, so we have a local centre at between Ramada and Esher Al Rafa in the Al Gubra. This centre is going to help these patients who wish to go for treatment in India, but before the travel they will be getting the opinion, they will be getting the teleconsultation, as much as the medical visa assistance, and we will also provide SIM card for them to travel before they travel. So that's an activated number in India, so they will have internet ready. The centre is going to help these patients from apart from anything in the treatment. We will help them on all the logistic and all the value-added service for their treatment. So right, who would be picking them up from the airport, what services we will give them at the hospital, who will assist them at the hospital.
How do you think it's going to help the people in Oman specifically? What's your strong point?
So, as I said, the accessibility is very important because many a times people ignore, their ailment because they think that they will have to travel and whether they will have time. So, by just visiting a center, they can try and, find out if there is any issue at early stage itself, and that can avoid future damage. So I think this will help people to talk to their doctors and find out if there is anything wrong, and and they can probably address their issue at early stage.
You mentioned earlier that transparency was one of the key things that sets you aside apart from competition. What else can you tell us about that?
So I think the most important thing, as I said, was the personal touch and transparency. So personal touch, human touch is very important. The person who comes to a hospital is already in distress. He has a lot of mental issues already is going through. So what he expects is the empathy. He wants to be treated like a human being, and this is what is considered very, very high in our hospital. What
is the value addition for the patients who are looking for treatment abroad?
Thank you for this question. I would say when it comes to the value addition, nothing can substitute the clinical outcome. That's the first thing. It's a very paramount thing. So everything can be built on top of that. So what we're looking at to give high quality clinical outcomes. That is the first thing. When it comes to the value addition, as I told in this press conference as well, about the the apprehension in the minds of people regarding the travel, regarding how they will reach there, are they meeting the right people, that they can also part of their families. So that's where we come in. As a center, we would like to give that kind of a support here, where all this can be bundled as a package, where nothing without have for the patients to have to pay for that. These are the freebies that comes along with this treatment cost.
What are the star departments of the center?
Well, the star departments are mine, that's urology and transplants and robotics. Then there's cardiac surgery, there's neurosurgery, there's an IVF, artificial reproduction, and there's orthopedics, there's nephrology, which is a very important department, and pulmonology, cardiology, which we have the all-time greats for there in that hospital. It's an old heritage hospital. It all started there. The rest follows suit.
And doctor, how do you think the doctors at this particular center are different from others?
I hope I'm right when I say that there's a commitment to patient care, commitment to research, commitment to teaching, and commitment for the seniors to still be at school to learn newer techniques, which we do, so that we don't sit and bask on our past glory. I hope it continues that way. That's what it's all about.
Those are a few of the spokespeople from the center. For more updates, stay tuned and keep watching TTV.